not going to be a regular path.
So we have stopped out.
Okay, so we're back in the basement after the mole guys came. I mean, let's go look at that spot. Oh, okay, so it is. I wanted to look at the spot where the first guy came to. I thought it was a mole, but it wasn't mole. That was just paint. That's a lot of freaking paint, though. But if it was mole, the guys came to and they did their thing. So, and they took out that shelf thing that was in here. That's cool. That could stay. The first dude, he got mole. This is mole, but it's not mole. How did you get paint all the way up there? Maybe if it's up there, then why is it on the ground? But the mole guys came through. They're professionals. This is what they do, and it's not mole. So I'm gonna take their word for it's not mole. I don't understand you get paint up there though. But whatever. It is what it is. It's not mole. As long as it's not mole, we're good. This is Yellow Storage Unit. I didn't know this was in here. What the heck is this? I didn't even realize I was there before. And this one is smaller than the other one. Like I'm saying, if I could make this into an apartment, I could see, that's my crop. I could see it being an apartment just because of the clear space of it. But then again, I can't see it because it just doesn't, you know what I mean? So, and this is the last but not least space. And both of them are actually smaller than the very first one. I think this one's bigger than the other one, the one we just left. It does feel better than what it did. And not that it felt bad last time, but I don't know, it feels different. Wash and dry hookups. Because I get a washer and dryer, I could just throw it on the card, call it a day, and then I gotta pay back the card. I got so many different things to pay back right now, and that's why I haven't touched it. And to run that vent out of here, I gotta get through this. So I gotta figure out how to get through that. So got rid of that old paint that was there from the, I don't know if it was the painter's paint, the painting dude that lived on the third floor's paint, or if it was the guy that owned it, Joe's paint. So I don't know exactly where that paint come from, but it was here and it's not here anymore. Look at my junk. Some of the stuff I gotta throw out. Some of the stuff I gotta bring upstairs. I will. Look, brand new sneakers. The doors that were just here. I wish, and I should have said something. I didn't realize. They took that thing out of there. I had like a wooden panel thing that was keeping this space right here closed off. And they took it out. I may have to grab something to put something else back there. This is after the mole removal. They had like whole hazmat suits on and masks. I should have. See, I don't always be thinking about shit. That would have been a good time to record shit. Not me. I don't think about recording. I could at least got a picture of them. That's it. We still got a lot way to go. But, I've been thinking, why's every doors? Oh, maybe except for that last one, the first one. It's like, why did they swing in? So what was I saying? Still got a long way to go. I lost my train of thought. So the money, like, where the heck does this go? So I sold the first house, right? That was that. I moved out to my current location. That was that. I bought a house in my current location. This house. And I spent a lot of money. I had the money invested, and which was cool, because it was cool that I was sitting in an investment account because I wasn't blowing it. And with the amount of money, well, I'm gonna blow it out anyway, but I wasn't blowing it. I didn't need a Tesla. I didn't need some of the stuff that I could have blown the money. I didn't even know what to blow the money, but it was sitting in the market, and the market, it's a for the money to build up. It's a process. And, which is all well and great and fine, perfect. But you know that saying, scare money don't make money? So I'm sitting on this money, just sitting there, it's doing what it's doing. Gaining a little bit time by time. But then I'm like, yo, I wanted a hard asset. You know what I'm saying? I wanted something I could touch, I could live in, I could feel. Uh, and this is still a slow process. But the thing I didn't do, I didn't take all that money from the sale of my other house in Brockton and just blow it. I would have never did that to myself. I would have felt so stupid if I had done something like that. But I didn't blow it. I put it in here. And I'm glad I did. Some of me thinks, man, maybe I should have just left it on the market. Sometimes I think I should have just left it there, and I had some of it in the market, some of it in the high earning interest account. It was doing this thing. But what I noticed though, there's so many different things that you can do with money other than just blowing it on dumb shit. You can invest it, you can borrow against it. You get an interest rate, but that's the interest rate throughout the line of credit or the loan, but they don't tax it. I could have. So I could have borrowed from the money. I didn't even have to sell the first house. I could have took out the equity in the first house, borrowed from it in order to buy it. Fact. There are no gatekeepers. I'll say it again. Information is free. The damn well might as well be a gatekeeper, because if you don't know to look for the information, you're not gonna look. So I didn't realize what I could do. Nobody told me. Why are you? And I kind of asked because I kind of looked for it, and they give me a runaround about it. I don't. If you don't ask, nobody's gonna tell you. If you ever can, get yourself around some people that are gonna tell you, whether it helps them out or not, whether it benefits them or it doesn't benefit them. Try to find people who's willing to share information with you, because if you don't know, I mean, what can you do? And again, whatever you want to know about, whatever you want to know about, you can look it up on the internet. You can look it up on YouTube. You can go there. You can find it. It's so accessible. It's crazy. It's stupid how accessible it is. But at the same time, if you don't know to ask, then you're not gonna look for it. If it's something you're not pondering or wondering about or thinking about, nobody's gonna say, "Hey, Ron, this is such and such, and you can do this with that and that and that and this." Nobody's gonna just tell you. Unfortunately, it sucks. And it's not a black or white thing or brown and yellow or whatever. It's just a thing. You just don't. It is what it is. And then there's this other thing too that comes along with that, is that you'll pass on the information of somebody, and they look at you like you're crazy, or it goes through one because it goes through one ear and out the other. They don't hear you, or they give you this mean look like, "Hey, you think you're better than me?" Because for me, this is not a black or white thing. It's just a people thing. It's just humanity itself. So yeah, but I know now. I know now, and because I know, we'll see how much farther it takes me.